Hey, citizens of casualness, we're playing Star Fox. And I'm going up this thing.
And I'm Dan.
Yep. Yep.
I am Dan for this week.
My name is Long.
Long.
You know, I didn't actually
Long
check
boy?
the rest of that chamber. Was there anywhere else I was to go?
I don't know. Well,
There's an explosive.
there's that big button. Remember that button?
Yeah, well, I just went up the big button. I went up it.
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
I know you are.
I promise.
What's this?
I fully promise. My mind is nowhere else.
Are you sure? Because it seems like
What?
it's somewhere else.
Who are you? Who are you?
What?
Who are you?
I don't know what we're asking. I feel like I've been
Exactly.
here. I'm just gonna go upstairs.
I feel like carrying an explosive through a room filled with fire is also not a good idea.
Yeah, probably not. It's been so long. I don't remember if I need to do anything here. Nothing seems to be happening, so I'm leaving. I'm going up. I'm just assuming I've unlocked this area.
Yeah, it seems like you've done everything.
Because I know...
Maybe you'll have to come back to it.
Yeah, well, there's a central tower. And the tower has multiple rooms, and depending what ability you unlocked, that's like the next area you go to. Excuse me, with your Krazoa spirit. So I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to remember what that is. Okay, there's definitely an enemy. That's not the way to go.
Hey, it's a brain.
So... going up. Whee!
Going. Hey, we were here before. Right?
Yes, exactly. That's
I just
Dan.
realized that.
Dan, that's what I just said.
I know.
That's what I was just
All
talking
right,
about.
Fox, calm down.
Yeah, he was not thrilled. I
Like-
mean, would you be?
He's been in the air for like a minute, and all of a sudden he's just like, oh!
Okay, so like the next one area we unlock, we can get into there. Or in the next ability, I can get into that space.
Right.
Here's a soldier. Time to kill him. Dun, dun,
Aw.
bum, bum, bum. Stab.
I feel like they could just smash Fox's skull in with that thing. If they got one good swing.
Dude, you know what would be nice in this game?
They just killed Fox.
No, if Fox was able to use his blaster.
Oh yeah, we've said that before. Like it's just, it's weird that they took the blaster away.
Yeah,
It's just weird because you don't see it that often, you know,
you don't ever
in
see
the
it.
first place.
Yeah, in this game anyway. But like at this point, like the initial point was like a diplomatic mission. Well, that's changed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a good
The
point. Yeah, that's a
situation
good point.
changed dramatically.
We're no longer in a diplomatic situation.
We are, and we're being diplomatic with the other dudes, but like, come on, man. Come on.
We're now murdering people.
Yeah, we're out here just beating people up with a staff. It would be a lot more efficient if I could just shoot them.
What games did he actually have a blaster in?
Star Fox Assault, which came out after this one, which we'll definitely have to play at some point.
Was that a better?
Yes. It's actually a
Better
Star
game,
Fox
okay.
game. This is the only one like this for Star Fox. It's weird because they never quite seem to know what to do with the franchise. Like, the SNES game came out. They started working on Star Fox 2, and then they never released it until just now. Why am I not able to murder him? My gosh.
There we go.
So both of these paths go up. Except not going up. Okay. So they released Star Fox. They didn't release Star Fox 2 till just now. The Star Fox 64 game was just a remake of the original SNES version. With obvious improvements, but at its core, it's just a remake. Then they had Star Fox Assault. They had this one. Then they had, or I'm sorry, Star Fox Adventures. Then they did Star Fox Assault, which kind of carried on with this one. from there, they did Star Fox Command, which was on the 3DS. And that was a weird one. Because it had multiple paths, it had multiple storylines depending on who you picked to be in your party and which missions you chose. It was weird. It was an okay game, but the fact that it kind of like, not to say destroyed parts of the franchise, but like you could really F up and just destroy the timeline, as it were.
Gee.
Yeah, it was really weird. Something tells me I was supposed to be in that original room.
Yeah, I think so. It just, thinking about it, I really couldn't think of like a good idea off the top of my head for what to do with Fox.
Well,
like,
oh boy,
I'm not that big of a Fox fan, so I don't really have much to say about it.
I think all you need to do is they tried. They did. They honestly tried with Star Fox Zero on the Wii U, which was yet another remake of the original game.
Right.
The only issue is that it sucked.
Okay.
It's one of the only Nintendo games I've ever traded in after I beat it. And I love Star Fox.
And it was just
bad.
sucked.
Yeah, it was just awful.
What? How so?
The gameplay itself was not fun. So the idea was with Star Fox 64, you had your third-person mode, which everyone's familiar with, and then you had cockpit mode. So you had your two different ways of playing. Well, what Star Fox Zero did is that they made the Wii U gamepad the cockpit, and the screen was the 3D, like your TV. So you would fly around using what was going on. Well, those guys just respawned. Interesting. You'd fly around on the TV, and then fire. No, that's so okay. All right, no, this is definitely, I've definitely been here. All right. So you use the gamepad basically to like look around and aim by physically moving the gamepad. There are some great parts to it. Parts that actually, if you play Star Fox 2, are obvious influences for Star Fox Zero and other Star Fox games. Like Star Fox Command, you had to deal with missiles and getting to the missiles in time before they hit your Great Fox ship or other ships. That's part of Star Fox 2. Like there's a lot of elements. They try to add a real-time strategy element to it, and it just didn't work. And Star Fox Assault was a great attempt at the next game because it did the 3D elements of the flying and shooting, and then it had first-person shooting. And I think if they really worked on expanding that and making the first-person part more interesting, I think that'd be really successful.
I could see that.
They didn't. They didn't do it.
I still find it hard to be like, just to create a Fox title that's, you know, first person or third person shooting that isn't in a ship.
Yeah, part of me thinks I think they need to take notes from other flying combat games. Like the elements of what they have for Star Fox are interesting and at its core basic, but I think if they implemented more, like maybe different, like honestly, they added Star Fox to this. I forget what the name of it is on the Switch, and it's actually very interesting. You have different weapon mods that do different attacks depending on the enemies. And honestly, if they incorporated it, and not necessarily a rail shooter, like had elements of the rail shooting or segments of rail shooting, but they made it a more open world, and just like, yeah, I'm gonna fly the galaxy, and I have I found where I'm supposed to go. I just didn't go all the way around.
Good job.
if they added elements, wow, I was only supposed to go right here. Now I'm gonna hurl because I'm too high. Anyway, if they added elements of that open world and let me just fly around the different planets and be like, okay, you gotta beat Andros, but to get to him, you're gonna have to fly around and defeat Starwolf and Star Diglets or whatever the case may be. I think, and made it more realistic looking. Not to say horrific furry, like ultra realism weird. All right.
Here we go.
So, I just think that would be a way more interesting game. And maybe add different ships types. Like they did that in Star Fox Command, but really like let me choose the R-Wing or let me choose the A-Wing equivalent in Star Wars. Or Y-Wings or whatever the Star Fox equivalent would be.
You're stealing your eggs, Matt.
Yeah, and see that they're trying. Alright, let's add that to that command. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wow. Alright, just murdering these. Hey, really?
Oh, they just straight up touched those eggs.
Yeah, they are gonna touch them.
We're making breakfast out of this.
Why don't you just use the ground quake?
I only have a limited amount of ground quakes I can do.
So you're saving it for when you really need it, huh?
Yeah. Because apparently I have a minute.
You gotta defend them off for a long time. I don't know, they should make like a Battlefront type flying game. If that makes sense. Like, Battlefront 1 and 2. Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you know
know,
what? Seriously, though? Like the Galactic Conquest style map for Star Fox?
That'd be pretty cool.
Hell, they can call it Star Fox. Alright, you know what? Call it Star Fox, but give it really, make a new team. Star Bacon, and it's led by a pig or something, or there's cat.
You make your own team.
Yeah. Hell, cool. Even give people the ability to create custom characters.
Yeah, that's all you would need.
I mean, not to be like this, but like the furries would eat that crap up. And
are you a furry, Matt?
No, but I would be all over it. Like, hell yeah, let me make my own Star Fox character.
That's because Matt's a furry.
Look at Sonic Team, dude.
Confirmed. Matt is a furry. Confirmed.
Okay, fine. God, you got me.
Oh, got you.
But look at Sonic Forces. They did that. Freaking Sonic fans had a freaking spasm over that shit. That was exactly that's all they wanted.
Absolutely all they did.
I think if you give people that ability and make competing factions, like that you team up with Star Fox occasionally, you just make your own team. And hell, take it a step further and make it co-op. People have Nintendo Online accounts. Make it so that you can team up with a squad of your friends and go around the galaxy, go around the Lilat system, just effing shit up.
Take it to Nintendo, Matt. Just go.
I
go take
to.
it to Nintendo right now.
I really want to.
They're awake.
Are they?
Go get them.
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what timeline. If it's 11 p.m. here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, tell us what you think in the comments. Would be a decent Star Fox game.
Yeah.
And then we'll bug Nintendo about it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll continue this on the next episode.